Yo guys, it's me again, and today I'll be doing another one of my talk videos. And this is a sort of a topic which is just sort of obvious to me, but there's lots of different types of people being on both sides of the fence, um, with their own opinions. And the topic is graffiti an art form? And to me it's just obvious. I mean, these are just points off the top of my head. For one, you're creating something, okay? With everything that's artistic, you end up creating something, whether it's a painting or whether it's you know, like a sculpture or something. For another thing, you're working with different materials, techniques and processes that other artists use, similar artists use. For example, you know, paint, acrylic paint, you use spray paint, markers, fine liners, you know, and anything. Like it's endless. You work with printing in regards to printing stickers, printing prints, printing shirts. You know, if the artist wants to do that sort of stuff. You work with gradients and fades. You know, that's the similar sort of concept to printing techniques like halftone and stuff like that, and just gradients and fades in art in general, like blends, shades, etc. You work with colour, you know, colour theory, which colours contrast, which colours go together well, and then also there's colours in regards to your piece. So if you're wanting like a more dark sort of sinister piece, you'd use a darker, you know, darker colours, like, I don't know, purples, dark blues, black, greys, etc. While there's other pieces that are more, you know, vibrant and like some are more exotic. They use unique shades of green, yellow, etc. And then some are just out there with fluorescent colours like, you know, pinks, oranges and stuff. And then there's, I mean, I think the key thing is, for me, you're A, creating something, you're B, using processes, and C, for Christ's sake, you're working with letters. I mean, letters is typography, and typography is an art form. Calligraphy is an art form. So why, like, there's two different types of people that I'm talking about, right? There's highbrow, snobby, like, art critics, essentially, and they're like, oh no, it's on the streets, it's illegal, it's vandalism, you know, it doesn't have much as importance to what they classify as art, when their art is just, you know, well, look at half the stuff in Tate Modern, for example. I mean, I saw, this was years ago, but in Tate Modern in London, there was an art piece, and it was just pretty much a pyramid made out of oranges, okay? So, now my mentality on art is anything, right? Because if someone calls it art, then it's art, then fair enough. But if someone's saying that the pyramid of oranges is art because they say it is art, while graffiti isn't art because it's not in a gallery, or it's illegal, or it's not highly, you know, it's not like super intelligent people doing it, well, not super intelligent, like super, like higher, upper class people doing it, sorry, then it's not art, which is bullshit, frankly. I mean, also, there's people having exhibitions, like Does, or Doze, I don't know quite how you pronounce his name. He's had several exhibitions. Syosa has done one in Poland, and even if you look on, what's that film? Not Infamy. Star Wars. Even back then, they were getting their pieces and stuff, obviously on canvases, but in galleries. Now, if something's getting into a gallery, an art gallery, then how is that not art? I mean, you know, you're working with so many different things, and it all relates to art, but yet people are still like, no. But then on the other hand, there's the writers, there's the sort of elitist, purist writers and that have the sort of attitude of, oh yeah, we're not snobby artists, we're, you know, we're writers, we're just straight up vandals, we, you know. But I mean, whether or not either of these people both like it, graffiti is an art form, and if you work with graffiti, or if you work with letters, or if you work with street art murals, you're an artist because you're making these design choices, and with these design choices, it then makes it an art form. Like, this has been something that's just been totally obvious to me since the start. I mean, also as well, you're working with composition, you're working with type, like I said earlier, typography, and of it, typography and then composition come sort of hand in hand with, like, together, because with typography you have like the size and the, you know, the size and the spacing of the letters, while the composition is where you put those letters, and also there's the accents as well, like the halos and, you know, the little star things and underlines and stuff. You have all these different things to know where to place, and you know, once again, that's a design choice. So without a doubt, it's an art form. I mean, I can't believe that people think it's not. I mean, unless it's something to do with how they don't want to accept it as an art form, but at the end of the day it is. So yeah, in summary for this topic, is graffiti an art form? It's in galleries. You work with similar materials, techniques and processes as already established art forms do. You work with letters, which therefore relates to typography, which is an art form. And you work with colour and with all the different attributes that come with colour, such as different colours' meanings. And if they're not reasons enough to, you know, class it as an art form, then I don't know what is. I don't know what would class an art form as an art form, because they're 5 solid reasons to class it as an art form. So I hope you guys have liked this video. I'll be doing some similar ones in the future. If you've got any questions, comments, you know, suggestions of what I should do next, just shove a comment in the comments box below. Don't forget to rate me, subscribe, like my videos, and, you know, I'm all about one for criticism, like, and obviously with my videos, you guys are the viewers, you guys are the ones watching my videos, wanting to watch them. So if you've got, like I said, and like I say in most of my videos, if, you know, you've got anything to say, you know, whether it's you don't like how my camera's set up, you don't like, you know, how I do my videos, and you want them in a different format or something, just give me a comment, and, you know, I'll bear that in mind, and I'll bear that in mind for future videos. So like I said, hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you later, guys. Peace out.